But for our first guest today, it's a dream come true. As vet Alice Collins in ITV1's wildlife drama Wild at Heart, she's happy sharing the limelight alongside lions, giraffes and vultures, to name but a few. But healing poorly animals isn't the only thing on her mind. She's also been busy looking after vet Danny during some rather troubled times.
No, perhaps you didn't hear, Mr. Van Heerden. Danny was wrongly struck off.
Was that cow attacked by a lion?
Under control.
It doesn't look under control.
You've got a pride living here.
No, not a pride. Just two, they come and go.
Well, let us help you. We can put some traps out, get them relocated.
Maybe you didn't hear what I said. I don't want you on my farm, and I don't want you near my animals. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Danny was acquitted of all charges from the Veterinary Council.
Would you let a doctor that's been struck off treat one of your kids? Well, that's how I feel about my cattle.
Those two lions need to be dealt with.
Go!
Please welcome Dawn Steele. Thank you. Hello. Hi. That carcass was pretty horrible looking.
I was just about to say that. It was really disgusting that day. That was probably one of the worst locations we filmed at, because, you know, there was just hundreds of cattle everywhere, but there was so many flies. Like, I can't deal with the small things. Do you know what I mean? Like big things, elephants, you know, releasing a vulture. Yeah, fine. Even that was quite scary. But creepy crawlies, yeah, I'm like...
Have you not got news about that vulture, though? Because you had to lift it up or something.
Yeah, well, the director had said, do you want to just, you know, open the box and it'll jump out? Or do you want to look like a proper vet? And do you want to pick it up? And, you know, and I was like, yeah, let's go for it. And actually, when I went to do the training, I was a bit like, oh my goodness.
How much do they weigh? How much do they weigh? 'Cause
they
they're
were
huge.
about, yeah, I mean, I think this one I picked up was like 30 to 40. She's like, oh, this one's quite a big one. But the main thing is, she said to me, just please watch your eyes.
Yeah.
You know, and if MD says that to you, like, oh, right, I kind of need them, so I'll be a bit more...
the eyes, wouldn't they? Go
Yeah,
straight for the eyes.
they go straight for the eyes.
Do they smell horrible as well?
They smell utterly disgusting.
Do they?
Yeah, yeah. I
Are
won't
they
go
not
into
like
too much
acting
detail.
animals, though?
You changed the vulture.
No, it's really a man in a vulture suit.
I know, well, we don't, because, I mean, that's the thing. Sometimes you wish you had, like, trained animals, but they're not. You know, they're kind of... They're used to being handled by humans, because a lot of them are hand-raised, and, you know, the elephants, and then they're all wandering around, and so they're used to...
Are they really wild, or are they...
Yeah, well, we film it on a game reserve, so, you know, it's 60,000 acres, so, you know, you're filming and you know, the elephants will turn up.
Have you enjoyed it so much that you would actually like to be a vet now?
Yes.
No!
Yeah. And talk about self kind of diagnosing, self-medicating? Maybe not. Let's not talk about that. But self-diagnosing, I'm not so much doing that, but with my dog, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that. Right, okay, he's got quite itchy paws. He keeps, right, okay, I'll find out what that is. And
he's a Welsh Terrier.
He's a Welsh Terrier, yeah.
Is that because you've been on that show?
Yeah.
No,
Sometimes
really?
I do think I am a vet. Really not. My best friend Maddie, she's our vet for our dog, and I'm always a bit like, you know, I'm always watching what she's doing. And we went in last week to take the dog in, and she was doing like full surgery, and she had the mask and the greens on. I was thinking, oh great, I mean, that's what I look like. So I'm actually doing it right. You know, my boyfriend was a bit like, oh God, I can't watch that. You know, but I was like, oh brilliant.
Are you ever frightened in that show? I mean, are the
The vulture was frightening. That was
but
frightening,
not the other
you know.
animals.
But the other ones, no. You've got to. I think they can tell if you're frightened. So you've got to, even if you are a wee bit, you've got to kind of just be really confident with them. And
how much training do you get to work with them?
none.
None.
Not really. They kind of, you know, there's animal handlers there, so they'll go. You know, they'll say, you know, never feed. I mean, I suppose it's like a dog as well. Never pat it on the head, or, you know, go towards it. There's certain things.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Does that work
it.
with Danny as well? Because obviously, you know, the whole crux of your relationship with Danny, Stephen Tompkinson.
Yes. He's away in a balloon today, by the way.
What, in real
to
life?
travel right across Australia.
Oh,
I mean, I'm very jealous.
Did he do
I
that
know.
before?
He went across Africa before.
Yes, that's right.
Anyway.
was it something you said?
I know. I'm like, oh, you will be back for the next series.
Well, this is what I was going to ask you. How is it going to end on a bit of a cliffhanger this time? How's it going to
It ends in a proposal. Ooh. Yes. Another one.
Did she say yes?
Well, you know, I don't want to give too much away, but, you know, it's we've had our kind of ups and downs in this series, which everyone, by the way, everyone said to me, poor Danny.
Yeah.
I'm like, excuse me, you know, what's this about kind of, you know, getting female role models here standing up for themselves? Although I must admit, when I did get the script, I was a bit like, oh God, all I'm doing is kind of moaning at them, you know. But you know, they can't have it all happy all the time at Leopard's Sense, so, you know, they have to kind of do some sort of argument along the way. But we're back together now and everything's...
Do you love being away for that long? Because it's about 6 months, isn't it?
6 months, yeah, we're there from July to December. Yeah, no, I love it. I mean, it's, as you said, you know, it's a dream job and I absolutely love it. And I'm used to being away from home. You do get used to it. There, though, it's slightly different because you are in the middle of nowhere.
Can I just ask you, do you have a favourite animal, if I can say it?
Well, last year I would have said, because the last time I was on here, I think it was Hamlet the giraffe.
Yeah.
We did have an episode last week, I don't know if MD's seen it, we had baby jackals.
Yes.
Which were so nice. And unfortunately, when we were filming, we had 4 baby jackals and 3 of them passed away by the time... passed away. They passed away.
What kind of vet are you?
No. An actress.
Yeah. Do you know, and I'm really sorry, on that bombshell, we're going to have to let it go. Hopefully you'll be much better at it in the next series.
They did die before I got to them.
Marvellous.
There we go.
OK, it's Steele, everyone.
Thank you.